Alright, now we are here at the final step of creating your Adobe Captivate project. Now, of course, as I mentioned in the last video, it is, of course, important to do any last-minute bug checking, especially if you're previewing your content, which you go in the upper right-hand corner to click Preview. So it would show up as such on your tab. Now, of course, while I have already had embedded this content on Canvas by now, I will still, of course, go through the motions to help prep you on how to do it. Now, before you, of course, hit Publish, which you can go either under File, you click Publish here, or you can even click here on the three dots. Now, we'll go here on this direction. You would, of course, click Publish to Computer. Now, if you want to do tracking of your learning content, you would have to click Reporting. And another thing, too, is to make sure to pick and choose either SCORM. Now, of course, you can go either 1.2, 2004, or even these other options. But for now, though, let us click SCORM 2004. Actually, no, now that I think about it, though, maybe we can go 1.2. And of course, you have a bunch of options, especially when it comes to your quizzes. And you got to make sure to hit Configure. Now, you have to do this in order to have your course identifier, title, description, and version. Now, as you can see here, I already have all that information, and it is important to make sure to type all this out in order for it to show up in your embedded content, or rather in your embedded zip file to your LMS of choice. Now, once you have all this, you either click OK or click the back button. So, anyways, you also got to make sure to go to General, and you can, of course, have other options like include Shuffle Answers option, Clear button, Submit all, or what have you. And, of course, making sure to have the mandate of your choice, and then having a name for your learning module, as well as a quiz ID, which is automatically made. And of course, putting in all your necessary information that is tied to you so that you can retrieve it. And then, of course, choosing your default locations for how you want your embedded content to be shown up as a zip file on your computer. And then slide duration as well as audio input. And so now that we have gotten all of our information together, we'll now click OK, and this will only show up as an HTML file too. And I have my location set on a file that I made earlier for it. And now we will click Publish. And of course, that said, though, like I said, I already had done this process, and so once that's all done, your zip file should show up, at least for me, on my desktop, as seen here. And then next, we will head over to Canvas, and then go to your LMS of choice. And now, when embedding your content, in order to do so, you must go to Files, if you're doing it on Canvas. And of course, it will take some time to download all the stuff that you need onto Canvas. And of course, it might take up upwards of, probably say a couple minutes or so. And once that's all uploaded, your content will show up as here. And when you click Upload zip file, choose the Expand All option. And so there you have it. And then that will be it for this series. Thanks for following me along and listening. and taking notes. Have a good one and happy learning.